Greg Powers, Dave Campbell's Texas football, and I'm joined out here. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Number 3 player in the state, Haywood, Denton Ryan. That's put you in the 5-star mix, man. So you're going to have a little bit of a target on your back, but I think that you're ready for that because I've watched you play in games and at camps and stuff. You take on all comers. I'm going to start at Denton Ryan. What's it like playing there? I mean, I know it's one of the schools deep in tradition in Texas high school football, and Coach Hennigan is a guy that's won a whole lot of games.
Feels pretty good to play Ryan. It's like a brotherhood now. I've been there all 4 going on 4 years now. Coach Hen's a pretty good coach. He knows what he's doing, most definitely. And yeah, there's the big tradition at Ryan that we go by to set the standard every year and to keep the tradition going. So it's a pretty good place to play at Ryan.
How do you feel about being like one of the top-ranked guys in the state? I mean, everybody's coming after you all the time now, right? That helps you get better probably.
Yeah, it does help me to improve and also to stay humble at the same time because it all could be going in like a blink. But I stay humble. That's about it. And top schools, yeah, they come. You have talks, conversations. It feels pretty good, but yeah.
Is there an offensive lineman that you feel like you resemble out there on the field? Or like who's that guy that you could point to maybe in the league that you might be able to develop into, or maybe hopeful to develop into one day?
Hopefully to develop into Trent Williams, most definitely.
Well, man, he's a Texas guy.
Yeah.
One of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, Trent Williams is pretty good. I watch him all the time. And plus he plays for my favorite team, the 49ers.
I know there are a lot of Cowboys fans here today that's going to be watching the playoff game. It's going to be feeling a little hurt about your 49ers thing, but 49ers are squarely in the mix to potentially win the Super Bowl this year. As a matter of fact, I would categorize them as the favorite. And I ain't going to lie, man. I'm going to date myself a little bit here. I covered Trent Williams whenever he was coming out. So he's one of my favorite players in the league too, if not my favorite, because he's the most fun dude to watch because I'm an O-line guy.
Right.
He puts people at bully.
Most definitely. I watched this tape, and then there's like this one video that goes around on TikTok. He just like bully people for fun.
Yeah.
Just because he's him. Like he's a pretty good guy. And I feel like he's a pretty good guy to be around.
A lot of opportunity coming your way on the recruiting front. How many offers you up to? What's it mean in general to have that opportunity?
I want to thank God for the opportunity, most definitely. Because without him, I wouldn't be here. To be honest, I don't know how many I have.
More than 20.
More than 20, I can say that. But yeah, just thank God for the opportunity right there.
With 20, 30, 40 offers, however many it is on the list, well, I'd be here a long time if I asked you about all those schools. So I'm gonna try to think of some that I can remember that are out there for you, and I'm gonna ask you specifically about them. And I'm sorry, fans at home, if you're watching this, I don't mention your school. There's a lot of offers, but I'm gonna start at Norman. It seems like OU is a school that has always a lot of traction in the Lone Star State, especially in Denton.
Most definitely. Beanball's a pretty good offensive coach. I say he's a pretty good guy too. When I met him as a coach first, and then I met him as a person. So I don't know that bond like kind of clicked automatically because like he didn't change at all from a coach or as a person. And Norman got some good going on out there. And like he was talking about Trent Williams earlier, he went to OU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I covered him there too. As a matter of fact, back in 08, they went to the national championship game. I was able to go watch that game. But there's some teams in Texas that is recruiting you pretty hard too. Texas A&M, they underwent a coaching change. What do you know about that new staff, and why is A&M still relevant for you?
Some new coaches came to see me a couple of weeks ago. They came to talk to me about the coaches change and all that, how they're still building their personnel over there of coaching staff. Coach Elko, the new head coach, come to see me. But I wasn't there, but he put in like a good word for me. But they got some good going over there at A&M.
On the other side of that Red River rivalry is Texas. Hookham had a tremendous season this year underneath of Coach Sark. Why do you like Texas, and why could that be a realistic fit?
Coach Flood, whatever he got going on over there, obviously working. That offense is pretty good.
Good offensive line, too.
Most definitely good offense. Yes, most of what I'm talking about. The offensive line, pretty good. I watched their tackle, Banks.
Yep.
Yeah, I watch him. He's pretty good. Sarkis is a good person. I spoke to him a couple times about me getting down there, and I will be down there this weekend. Hopefully, we get to see him again.
Yeah. January 20th, Junior Day?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. LSU always recruits Lone Star State well.
Yeah. So I talked to some of the coaches down there. Coach Davis, who I talk to the most, he's the offensive line coach over there. She's pretty good. We chop it up every now and then. He's building a new line down there. And he gives his players opportunities, even as freshmen, to even start on his line. So that's also a good deal with new people coming in.
When it comes down to it, what do you feel like you can't live without? What do you have to have?
As in
a college, what do you feel like is like something you can't live with? Is it going to be like something you want to study? You feel like culture fit? I mean, what do you feel like you can't live without?
A home feeling.
Okay.
I want that home feeling that if I'm at home. Other things I can live without. Culture, I don't go out much anyways. Food.
Man, you
gotta have the good food.
I always make a joke like I gotta have Chick-fil-A and Whataburger close to campus.
Food. I gotta have food around somewhere. I don't need to be slimming up down here.
That was Ty Haywood, one of the top prospects in the entire country, man. He's looking for the right fit on the next level. But before that, he's hunting that state championship ring at Denton Ryan next season, man. Thanks for the time and good luck as you go in that process.
Yes, sir. Thank you for interviewing.